How's it going? My name is Rocco Toogood. I'm a freshman at LSU studying finance. I grew up in a small town in Western North Carolina called Cashers. And from a pretty young age, I was drawn to leadership, service, and just figuring out how things work. And that pathway eventually led me straight to finance. Growing up in a small mountain town, I started with the community, and throughout high school, I logged over 100 hours in volunteering. I was organizing veterans dinners in Clayton, Georgia. I was packing food kits for Rise Against Hunger, and that work taught me discipline and follow through, but it also made me want to understand behind systems of why some communities thrive and why others don't. And I kind of channeled that into academics and leadership. In high school, I served as the vice president of my school's finance club, where I was running meetings on markets and investment principles before I ever set foot in a college classroom. And I also held the highest student leadership position at my school, which was a prefect, and that was essentially being me responsible for setting the standard for the entire student body. And my first real professional experience came from Colossasia Country Club. It's a private club in North Carolina where I managed golf cart operations and valet for a high-end private club. And that kind of showed me what it meant to execute at a high level in a demanding client-facing environment with hospitality. And after that, starting my senior year of high school in my AP economics class, there was a program we had been connected with called EcoLink Pacifica. And essentially that was analyzing economic development and infrastructure investment across impoverished communities in Colombia. And that project kind of made capital allocation feel real to me because it had an effect on real people with hands-on experience, talking to people in Colombia and different people all over. After that, I got to LSU and I joined the 1860 Investment Fund as a freshman and started doing the work on equity research, valuation modeling, and presenting formal investment theses to our investment committee. And I was in the telecom sector doing all that. Throughout all this, I kept kind of coming back, leaning towards private banking, investment banking, stuff like that, and specifically the idea of combining financial analysis with long-term client relationships. And I've been connecting with professionals at Bank of America in the Charlotte branch for potential next summer internships. And what draws me to y'all's program is kind of getting a deeper understanding of what pathway I want to lean towards in my financial career, as well as meeting new people to network with and nurture those connections with. So yeah, thank you.